What's going on, guys? Hopefully you're all having a great day. Market just closed not too long ago. It's what is it? Wednesday now? Wednesday, March 24th. Lose track of my days. Today went by so fast. So fast. This morning, all these stocks were gapping up. Things were looking good. We had quick pops. Then things just dried up. Dried up. There was nothing going on. Stock market was tanking. SPY was tanking. And then at around 1 o'clock, it's like somebody flipped a switch and WKEY just went crazy. And then we'll cover it, guys. Today was insane. Insane. This is how I'm feeling right now. You watch Rick and Morty. Ooh-wee. This was a special close. Special close. And it just shows you how fast things can just flip around. Nothing was going on this morning at all. And then just right after noon, it's like somebody flipped a switch. And it only took WKEY to get the party started. Sure, we had some good movers today. We'll talk about that, break it down. I know a lot of attention was on DLPN. This was gapping up really big. It closed strong yesterday, exploding from 16 all the way up to 38 bucks. But then after that, it was just game over. I hope you guys all had a great day today. I thought things were going to be super slow today. So literally within the first hour of trading, I was done. I was just sitting here at the desktop, doing some side projects, the chat, keeping in touch with the chat, see what they're talking about. And then out of nowhere, WKEY just starts popping off. And it's still running after hours. Look at that. From $10 all the way up to $22. If you go back to this morning, I had WKEY on the morning watch list. I put these watch lists out every single day. Let's see. We went way back. I'm in the Wednesday chat, that's why. So, let me just scroll up real quick to get to the watch list. If you're in the weekday chat, every single day, I'm going to put out a watch list. And I'm also going to do a pre-market prep. We covered WKEY in the pre-market prep. So today at 8:43 a.m., one of the first stocks I put WKEY. Why did I put WKEY on my list? Well, you scroll out on this bad boy. See, it likes to pop in the past, right? Big surge right here. Pulls back down to that mental $10. Pops up. Pulls back down to that $10. Rips up again. Then slowly back down to $10. And like what I like to say, it's just lingering at that $10. It's clearly support. Clear as day. Sure enough, hung around there. Shorts get tired of just holding it and holding it. And once it starts moving up, those shorts start losing money. It's like a domino effect. And all those shorts start covering. And that's what leads to these big moves like this. From 10 up to $22, a $12 move, all within, it started at 3 hours, a $12 move. WKEY, I traded this a few times, guys. So total, I was buying this back and forth, back and forth. Total of 16,000 shares. I was buying like 3,000 share lots. Total $15,097 on WKEY. This thing just popped up. Look at that volume. Just surge into it right here. That's when you know. And plus, nothing else was going on, guys. Every single thing across the board was just going lower and lower. Nothing was going on at all. But then before WKEY, we got TKAT. Now, I traded this also. I alerted the chat. I said, TKAT, it's ready for a bounce. I bought in at 36.80 with 2,500 shares. I told the guys it's going to run up to 45. Sure enough, ran all the way up to 45 bucks. Made $14,500 on this one. How did I know TKAT was going to bounce? Well, if you zoom out on the chart, since noon yesterday, this thing has pulled back from $70 all the way down to $35. That's a $35 pullback. So think of these stocks like basketballs. You drop a basketball from a tall building. As soon as it hits that floor, it's going to bounce, right? So the more that these stocks pull back, the bigger the bounce could potentially be. Now, just because a stock pulls back, don't try anticipating bounces and trying to be a bottom picker, because it could be like catching a fallen knife. But if you look at OCG started spiking first. And if you've been around for the past couple weeks, you know that OCG, TKAT, IMTE, what was another one? It was like MHF or something. But they're all related to these FTN stocks. I keep forgetting the abbreviation of it. FTN, whatever it is. It's related to blockchain and cryptocurrency tokens. So TKAT was the leader, and whatever TKAT would do, OCG would follow. Now, as these stocks get weaker and weaker, the potential of a new stock taking the crown to be a leader can change. So OCG took that crown. It started spiking first, and then soon after, TKAT started following. Let me show you guys on a better chart. So OCG, from this morning at 12 all the way down to 9:50, starts spiking right here at 1333. Starts spiking from the downtrend. Pulls back. Nice move to the upside. So 1333. TKAT. Oh, look at 1330. It's still in its downtrend. So you had a half hour till 1400 right here to act on TKAT. So OCG gave you a half hour to take a position on TKAT to ride for the bounce up. Now you guys see where I got that bounce idea from? It pays to be a part of the Trading Learning 101 Wolfpack. I alerted it to you guys. We have multiple eyes in the market. Let's see. At 1330, so that's 130. Let me see. I'm trying to find it here. Right here. Today at 1:49 p.m. TKAT about to have a great bounce. Then I said, wish I could have bought more. I was only able to get 2,500 shares. It's going to be a very good bounce on her. Wee! Up 7.5K and still holding strong. Then I finally sold it for $14,500. That's how we do it. That's how we do it, guys. I've been doing this for 6 years. If you're a part of the chat room, every single day you show up, I'm educating you guys. I'm giving you guys my experience. I'm sharing charts, telling you what I think. You're learning from me every day when I post my ideas. You guys ask questions. I don't mind answering your guys' questions. I really don't. So great bounce on TKAT from $36 to $45. A nice $10 bounce. Beautiful. And then after that, game over. Back down. It might have a good gap up tomorrow. That's what I think will happen. And then DLPN. DLPN, the #1 stock. To cover it off, let's see. DLPN. I traded this one time into the close right here. It was downtrending all day. I picked up 6,000 shares at 19 bucks. Rode it into after hours. This got a good rip all the way up to 21. I was selling it just at the break of $20. Made an extra $7.4 thousand to top my day. So I made like almost 40K today, guys. This is a personal best record day for me. And I didn't make most of this money till after 1 p.m. I thought today was going to be a slow stinker day. I really did. So I was off getting all my tax stuff ready and prepared to send out to my CPA. And then WKEY just popped up out of nowhere and just started going. So I knew when WKEY was starting to take off and go, I knew that was going to attract traders because nothing was going on. Traders want to trade, so they're going to be like rats and scavengers, just waiting and waiting and waiting. And as soon as that stock pops, they're all going to chase after it like seagulls. Like seagulls chase food at a beach. Wow, what a day, what a day. So then we had HOFV also. Look at that. Runs up. Today it was on watch. It failed to continue right here, but we continued keeping an eye on it. But this thing just slowly faded out. I think a lot of it had to do with the overall market. I mean, look at the SPY. It just completely crashed and crumbled today. And if you looked at trade ideas, again, it was like 96, 98% of stocks were all making new lows on the day. Let's see the heat map real quick. So the heat map, you got all red up here, but you have all green down here. And those are like your energy stocks and your industrials and financials. What else popped off today, guys? I'm drawing blanks right now. I'm still I have a little bit of adrenaline left in me from, I mean, that last 2-3 hours of trading, I was in the zone. I was just focused on WKEY, TKAT, uh DLPN. Epic finish to the day. Really is. So WKEY for you guys just showing up. 15,000. DLPN made 7.4 thousand. And TKAT I'm most proud of. I'm most proud of this trade right here. I just completely smashed it. Getting in before the bounce, knowing it was going to bounce. It's like all the stars aligned on this one. Just like how I just pointed out with OCG spiking. And then a half hour later, TKAT follows in sympathy. That's what I'm getting at, guys. There's an edge to this, and you can predict this stuff. You just have to know where to look. Study up, study all areas. This is why all the big money in the world, too, make their money work for them. Because you can see it clear as day as long as you know what you're looking for and you're having patience and that discipline to wait for your opportunity. Just like today, for example. Look at TKAT. It didn't give any opportunity really at all the whole day. And then it gave you that one opportunity right at 1:30, 4 hours after the market opened. You had this opportunity right here. DLPN, pretty much same thing. The whole day, you didn't have really an opportunity. You had a quick one right here. But it's all about recognizing what you've seen before and capitalizing on it. WKEY. WKEY didn't have an opportunity till 1 p.m. So if you just patiently wait and you're disciplined and you're like a sniper. Consider yourself a sniper. You're focused on quality, not quantity. It's not about how much you can trade. And just because we're traders doesn't mean we have to trade every single day. You wait for that opportunity to come to you. And once it comes to you, you'll know and you'll capitalize on it. That makes sense. There was a lot of stocks that just popped up, failed to continue. I mean, we had, what was that one? Yeah, AUVI pop up on here. And I don't even think I traded AUVI on TD Ameritrade. No. This morning I tried loading up TD Ameritrade and it wouldn't load. It wouldn't open up. So I couldn't trade on TD till like 10 o'clock. So I opened up my E-Trade account that I just recently funded, and I traded AUVI on E-Trade. I made $1,100 on that account. Hold on, let me load it up here so I can show you guys. This E-Trade Pro account, I'm not really... It's... The platform's alright. I'm not too crazy for it. Let's see. View dashboard. Made almost $1,200 on this account today. And I traded that AUVI right here. I bought 1,000 shares at $12.22. Bought another 1,000 at $12.50. And I sold the 2,000 right at $13. That was because in the pre-market prep, we were all over that one. Pre-market prep, we knew it had fresh news off the press about their oxygen air system for Fenway Park. It's a nano float, low float stock. The float was only 2.2 million. And I said, guys, this is setting up pretty good. If you look at that daily chart, you see the long upper wicks. It's telling you that it likes to spike and run. So I was telling them, if this breaks $12 right when that market opens and $12.50, this thing's going to lift and take off. Market opened up at $11.50. It perked up to $12.16. Got a nice pullback right here, gearing up for that big break over VWAP. And from 1170s, boom, it just exploded up to almost 13. Ran all the way up to 1350. So real quick, within the first 5-10 minutes, opportunity right there, and you could have been done for the day. And then after that, it just fizzled out and faded off because nobody got interested in it. There was so much going on when that market opened. Volume was distributed everywhere. You have to think of all the volume being over on stocks like DLPN. You know, look at all that volume there. 500,000 in volume every 1 minute candle. So you have volume distributed and focused on DLPN, TKAT, OCG, HOFV. A lot of volume on this. Look at that. Every candle was around average 1.5 million on a 1 minute chart. So when you have volume distributed everywhere on multiple stocks, you got to be really selective and quickly thinking on your feet. Like, all right, there's like 10 stocks in play right now. Volume's distributed everywhere. This stock that probably popped up, it's just hard, you know? It's much easier when you only have one stock gapping up and all the attention's on that one stock. You know that's the number one stock. Oh yeah, and I totally forgot. JFIN had another pop today. Real fast, quick pop, but pretty much same thing it did these 2 days. Big run, then a consolidation day. Big run, consolidation day. Today we had it on watch. We said look for it to possibly pop up to $12, $13 right out of the open. Got a nice pop from 11, ran all the way up to 1250. Every day this stock has been popping. And that's where the easy money is, guys. They're paying attention to these stocks that were in play a few days ago, and they're staying on it. They're monitoring those stocks day in and day out. They're not getting distracted by the hot new stock of the day like everybody else. We always consider volume like seagulls. We do. That's all volume is seagulls. See them pop in, like, hey, something hit the scanner? Something hit the stock scanner? Something hit the stock scanner? That's all they're doing. And then when a stock finally starts popping off and going, they all jump on it. Mine, 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 mine. And they all chase after it. It's human nature, guys. It never changes. It never changes. This is why you can predict the stock market. And you can predict these moves because you've trained yourself. Mass psychology, human emotions. You know how people are going to react. Oh, yeah. And then Funko took off. You guys were all over that today. I didn't even really pay no attention to Funko. See, just goes to show, too, we all have different stocks that interest us and that we want to track. Funko had a great run today. Look at that. From $18 all the way up to $24.50. That's a $6.50 move. Beautiful play. A few of you guys were on that today. K-Man was on top of it. I want to say Shadall was on top of it. I can't remember. I remember one of you guys, though, said 20, I don't know, 22 sweep or something, 25 sweep, and it pulled back. Nice pullback to 22.50. It ripped right up to almost 25. It's almost like a tease the stock market did to us. You guys remember Monday was so easy. Like everything was running. Everything. And all you had to do Monday was buy the dip and you were good. But then Tuesday was hard, and then today was hard as well. In the past 2 days, what's the theme we've been seeing, guys? We've been seeing these stocks have quick pops and then fail with the continuation, sell off, and then we haven't been seeing stocks run till like towards the end of the day. So with that going forward tomorrow, let's be observant, because remember, the quicker you pick up on the themes, that's the longer you can capitalize on it until everybody else figures out what the theme is and then they change it. So with that in mind, tomorrow morning, let's not be aggressive, kick back, watch and laugh at everybody who chases after those morning spikes and gets faked out. We'll patiently wait. We'll go to lunch, eat like kings and queens. We'll come back, and then all these stocks will be spiking and going crazy. And we'll be like, yeah, bro, you catch that? Oh, you know I did, dude. I was riding that wave. You know what I'm saying? That's what it's all about. Riding the wave. And you guys that ain't a part of the Discord chat, you guys are missing out. I'm telling you guys. We're in here. We are out here. Out here every single day on that grind. Learning. Studying. Having multiple eyes in the markets. Having fun. Chatting with each other. Getting to know each other. We're growing as a team and as a community. All right, guys, that's going to wrap it up for me. Jump down here now. every day now making a recap. I'll probably continue doing this. We're halfway through the week. We have 2 solid days left in the trading week, and March is also coming to an end as well. Next week, March ends on a Wednesday. It's the 31st. So Thursday, we got pretty much 1 week left of March. Let's end it with a bang. Let's end it strong. Let's stay disciplined. Remember, we're traders. Doesn't mean we have to trade every day. In markets like this, there's no shame in just sitting on your hands or scaling back and taking it easy. Fun fact, Robinhood, I just learned this stat last night. Robinhood in January of 2021, they opened 600,000 new accounts at Robinhood. 600,000 new accounts. And everybody just got their stimulus check a couple weeks ago. 600,000 accounts. Probably 85 to 90% of those accounts are gonna blow up. Why? Because they're throwing their money into the market. They have no edge. They don't know what they're doing. They have no plan. They don't know how to risk. They don't know how to manage their risk. And they're all out here following Discord servers like Wall Street Bets. Look at how many members are in Wall Street Bets. Let's see. How do you find out how many people are in a server? There's thousands of people in here. Thousands. Look at that. I could just scroll down the list and just keep scrolling and scrolling and scrolling. There's just so many people in this server. It's unreal. And majority of them don't know what they're doing. Like, look at the rooms that they have. Casino. Like, these guys are out here just throwing their money into the market, and that's where we come in and just scoop it up. We're not out here being foolish and just throwing our money at anything that moves. You want to have a strategic plan. When I'm going to take profits, when I'm going to cut my loss. I'm going to move on from my losers. I'm not going to hold the bag. Because now if I tie up my cash, if an opportunity pops up, like WKEY, I won't be able to take advantage of it. You get where I'm going with that? An opportunity pops up, like WKEY. You can't take advantage of it because you're holding a bag and you don't want to cut the loser because you're hoping that it comes back. That's not cool. That's right, Giphy Trader. They're gambling. 600,000 newbies. Yup. Any more news on Microsoft buying Discord? I haven't heard anything yet. I personally think Microsoft is going to buy Discord because if you look around in Discord, you can tell they're partnered already. Sony and PlayStation, you can't link your account to Discord. With Microsoft and Xbox, you can. So if I click here, thanks for subscribing, Pavin. So if you click on my profile, see how right there, I'll let that go away. See how right there it displays my Xbox gamer tag? Thanks for subscribing, Lachelle. Welcome to the Wolfpack, guys. You guys are joining a great community here. There's a lot of good people here. So you see my Xbox gamer tag. You can't do that with PlayStation. So you see that Microsoft and Discord, they're already working with each other and partners in a way. And who's going to walk away from what was that, $10 billion Microsoft was offering to buy Discord for? And Discord has came out and said they are looking to be bought out. So I think Microsoft will buy Discord, and then what they'll end up doing is they'll include it into the Microsoft monthly subscription. You know how they have that the Microsoft all-in-one thing where you get access to Microsoft Word, Excel, PowerPoint, Skype. They're going to include it in that probably. That's what I think personally will happen. But other than that, I haven't heard anything else. Looks like we got Hawk Driver right at the open. Was a bit risky, but I thought the risk reward was there. Then Seabeth talked me into a quick after hours, which I don't normally do. Snipe on DLPN. Nice. Solid day. That's 1,500 bucks, buddy. That's an amazing job. 1,500 bucks. You know how I always refer to profits? How long the average Joe has to work for that. $1,500. Most people have to work 2 to 3 weeks to make that at a job, working hard labor. You did that in one day. And you did it in such little time. AUVI, that was at 9:45. So that was a 5-minute trade. And then DLPN, that was a couple minute play. Awesome job, man. That's awesome. They are replacing Skype. Laugh out loud. I use Skype a little bit. That's how I record my screen sometimes. They have that feature where you can start a meeting and you can record your screen and it'll save it for 30 days. See, me and C. Beth seen the same thing. We seen it was trending down all day, and it was at its previous day's close, right there. At its previous day's close, you could tell there was a lot of resistance in that area. It's a good area for a potential bounce. Sure enough, right off of it, bounced all the way up to 21. I thought the bounce might have went a little bit higher, but watch, I'm telling you guys, DLPN, it'll probably gap up tomorrow to 24, 25 bucks. And you wake up and seen that, like, dang, Mr. Wolf was right on the money. I'm gonna subscribe to join his channel. That guy knows what he's talking about. Like, heck yeah, dude. I've been doing this for a while. Join the community in the Wolf Pack. We're always accepting new members. Always looking to grow. The bigger the team gets, the stronger we get. The more eyes we have in the market, the more minds we have working. Multiple minds working together are always better than one. Would you much rather be sitting there by yourself and with your thoughts trading? Or would you much rather be a part of a team and a community with dedicated traders that show up every single day, putting that work in, shouting out ideas, strategies, asking questions, having conversations, and talking with each other? I'd much rather be a part of that. Like I've said multiple times, trading's a lonely world. It's not like you can go off and talk to your parents or your significant other about what happened in the stock market, because they're going to be like, what are you talking about? Emotions and scared, pulling the trigger and FOMO. What? Yeah, the float got rotated 10 times, the ATR was 1, the beta was 2.3, and it still failed. My risk versus reward was there. They're going to be like, yeah, you need to go see a psychiatrist. Alright guys, I'm done. I'm going to enjoy my evening. I'll be back at it with you all tomorrow, Thursday. In the chat, be prepared. We're going to jump in the pre-market prep channel. If you guys ain't a part of this, I'm telling you guys, you're missing out. Really are. Ask any member in here, they will tell you this is the best place to be, hands down. And I, myself, I'm up and coming to be one of the best and the greatest YouTube day trading channels out there. Nobody has nothing on me. Nothing. Who out there is gonna make WKEY $15,000, DLPN $7,000? Who out there is doing that type of stuff? Nobody. They're all out there making $100 and then they're trying to teach you. Why would you learn from somebody who's just only making a couple hundred? Like, most of these people don't even know what they're doing. Alright, I'm done. Peace out, guys. Like I always say, have that patience, have that discipline, study, study, study. Wolfpack strong. This is only the beginning. We're on the rise. Be on the lookout. Join the Wolfpack while you can. You're missing out on so much fun and